Hi, this is the third video from OBS tutorial for screen reader users. In this video, we're going to talk about scene. Scene, S-C-E-N-E, is a group of sources in terms of OBS. Basically, if we have a video visually and audible, the video can contain a text or or a music or an image. All of those combination of things is called a scene. For example, if we create a video, we want to make an opening where in the opening we have an opening music, something that for the music, and maybe we have logo and title for sighted users. And then we move to the next scene. Let's say it's screencasting when there is no music at all, so only voice recording and screen display or display capture in OBS. And after finishing the maybe let's say tutorial video, we're gonna end with let's say closing scene. Closing scene, we're gonna put some like closing music and text saying thank you. So those are the example of three scenes of a video. Continue from the scene. I hope it is uh, easy to understand. In UBS, a video can have one or more scene. Those one or more scenes are called scene collection. Scene collection can be saved, can be renamed, can be delayed. So we can use multiple scene collection for multiple video we want to make. Let's say we want to make tutorial video, and the next time we want to make gaming video where there will be a lot of sound or sound effect. So there are scene, and in this video we also gonna make create new scene, rename, delete, and reorder the scene. All right, let's get started. So there's a menu in the top menu called scene collection containing actions to
OBS
do with the scene collection. As I'm gonna press Alt button,
File Alt plus F.
press right arrow until I find scene collection.
Edit View Alt plus Docs Alt plus D. Profile Alt plus Scene Collection Alt plus S.
This is scene collection. Remember, scene collection. It's a group of one or more scene. So when we start OBS the first time, we will have one scene that is named scene, SCENE2, the same. So not to get confused, there will always be at least a scene in OBS. And then press down arrow.
Duplicate.
This button is to duplicate the scene, so we can duplicate the scene. Press down arrow.
Rename.
Remove. So this is pretty self-explanatory. Remember, this action is not for a scene, but for a scene collection.
Import.
Import.
Export.
This is pretty self-explanatory.
Check for missing files.
This is check for missing files in case I never use this menu, but I assume this is in case we use an external audio file or image. Press down arrow,
Untitled.
untitled. So this untitled is the default name of the scene collections when we first start OBS. Now it's the same like the profile. The default name is untitled. Now I'm going to press NVDA key plus T as in Tango to read the title.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon, untitled.
It says profile standard because on the first video we have renamed the profile to standard. The scene is still untitled. The scene collection is still untitled. I'm gonna press NVDA key again and Tango to read the title.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon, untitled.
Scenes untitled. So now we are going to rename these scenes. I'm going to rename this with screencast because, or maybe a tutorial, because we are going to use this scene collection to make tutorial videos. Now I'm going to press up and down arrow.
Check for missing files.
Because we are still in the scene collections menu of the top menu. I'm looking for rename.
Import, remove, rename.
Rename, press enter.
Rename scene collection, please enter the name of the scene collection, untitled. Rename scene collection, please enter the name of the scene collection, untitled.
I'm going to rename this into tutorials.
T-U T-O-I-A-L-S.
Read again.
Tutorials.
Press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon, tutorials.
As you heard, the scenes is tutorial now. Now we are going to focus on the scenes doc. If you have not watched the doc video about docs on the previous video, I recommend you to watch that. Now I'm going to press tab to focus on the doc until we find scene doc. Press tab. Oh, we need to press escape maybe. Now press tab. It is not working. Now I'm going to focus to the desktop first and then go back focus to the OBS. Usually this kind of trick works.
Folder view, NVDA 9.
This is desktop. Now Alt tab.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren.
OBS. Now I'm gonna press tab. It's not working. I'm gonna press Alt button.
File Alt plus F.
Press escape. Now press tab. It's not working.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma.
Arrow on tab. This is not working. So I'm going to close OBS by pressing Alt F4 and run it again from the start menu.
Start. OBS Studio left paren, 64-bit right.
Enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma, Windows right paren.
Now the OBS is open. Now try to press tab again.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64 dash bit comma,
Tab.
audio mixer.
Audio mixer. This is audio mixer doc. So I need to move prior to doc prior. Press shift and tab.
Sources. Text 2.
Shift and tab.
Scenes. Scene.
This is scene doc. This is the doc that I'm looking for. So if you notice, the screen reader reads scene because the default we have one scene by default by the name scene. Now we are going to add one scene. Let's start by the closing scene. I'm going to make a scene with the name closing. Our focus currently on the scene collection. Now we need to show context menu. We already cover about context menu on the first video. We're gonna show context menu by pressing Fn key and right control. Now I have pressed Fn key and right control. It will show context menu. Now I'm pressing down arrow.
OBS 64, add.
The first item is add. Now press enter because we are focusing on the scene doc. That means that the context is scene. The menu is add, so we can assume this will add a scene. Now press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64-bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon, tutorials. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene. Scene 2. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene. Scene 2.
Please enter the name of the scene. Now I'm going to type in closing. This is closing scene.
C L I G.
Closing. Read again by pressing numpad 8.
Closing.
Now press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64-bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon.
I press escape. Now I want to read the list of scene by pressing up or down arrow. Down arrow, up arrow,
Scene.
up arrow scene, down arrow,
Closing.
closing. That means we have scene, and then scene closing. I'm gonna make again another scene, which is let's say it's scene content. Scene content is where we do the tutorial by screencasting, sharing the screen. Now show the context menu again by pressing Fn key plus right control button. Press the down arrow.
OBS 64, add.
Add. Press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64-bit comma, Windows right paren, dash profile colon, standard dash scenes colon, tutorials. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene. Scene 2. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene. Add scene, please enter the name of the scene.
Name
Scene.
this scene content.
C-O-N-T-E-N-T.
Press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren.
Press escape. Let's assume that the content has been added. And I want to make the last scene is the opening scene. This is where we put some groovy music maybe or some and a title that fit the screen. Now show the context menu again by pressing Fn key and right control. Press down arrow.
OBS 64. Duplicate.
Press down up arrow.
Add.
Add. Press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64-bit comma.
Control to stop reading. Because we can assume that this is the input for newly seen. Type in opening.
O-P-E-N-N-G.
Press enter.
OBS 28.1.
Now I'm going to press up or down arrow to check the scenes. Up arrow.
Content.
Content. Up arrow.
Closing.
Closing. Up arrow.
Scene.
Down arrow. Oh, up arrow. No, nothing. If I press up. Now press down.
Closing.
Closing.
Content.
Content.
Opening.
Opening. So there you go. We have added 3 scenes. But I don't think we need that first scene with the name scene. Now we are going to delete the scene. Press up arrow to focus on the scene. Scene.
Content. Closing. Scene.
This is scene. Now to delete, press delete button. Is it working?
Confirm remove. Are you sure you wish to remove tick scene tick question?
Yes.
Enter. Yes, enter. Confirm remove. Are you sure you wish to remove tick scene tick question? Yes, enter.
Yeah, I pressed delete button and it works. Now this is the confirmation dialog. The last focus in the yes enter. Now I press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren, 64-bit comma.
Okay. Now I want to press up and arrow to check the scenes. Down arrow.
Content.
Down arrow.
Opening.
Opening. Down arrow. No more. Opening. Up arrow.
Content.
Up arrow.
Closing.
Closing. Up arrow. So we've succeeded removing the scene. But I'm not satisfied with the name. I think the name of the content scene maybe should be screencasting, because we're gonna do screencasting at that part. Now to rename that scene, first focus on the selected the target scene. Press down arrow.
Content.
Content. This is the target scene. We want to rename this content scene into screencast. Press F2 to make the name editable.
Content.
F2. All right. Now try to type in screencast. Screencasting.
S C R E E B B N C S T I N G.
Read again by pressing numpad 8.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. Now press enter.
Screencasting.
Now press down arrow to check.
Opening.
Opening. Up arrow.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. So we've succeeded rename. Press up arrow again to check.
Closing.
Yes, we have succeeded renaming the scene. Now I want to reorder the scene, because the opening should be on the top, and then screencasting, and then closing at the bottom. To reorder a scene, we're going to use context menu again. Now we have to move first to the scene we want to move. I want to move the, let's say, I'm going to press up arrow.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. I'm going to move the closing to the bottom. Now I need to go up to select the closing.
Closing.
Closing, this one. And show context menu again. Fn key plus right control key. Press down arrow.
OBS 64. Add.
Until I find something like transform.
Duplicate. Paste filters. Rename. Remove. Order Alt plus O.
Oh, order. Order until I'll find order. This is order. This is a sub menu. So I need to press right arrow to show the sub menu.
Move up Alt plus U.
This is button to move up.
Move down Alt plus D.
Press down arrow. This is move down.
Move to top Alt plus T.
This is move to top. Press down arrow.
Move to bottom Alt plus B.
Move to bottom. I'm gonna select this. Press enter.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren 64 dash.
Escape to stop the reading. Now press up arrow to check the order of the scenes.
Opening.
Opening. Up arrow.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. Up arrow. Nothing. Now down arrow.
Opening.
Opening.
Closing.
Closing. So the closing scene already put at the bottom. Now I want to move up the opening one. Move opening one up. Focus on the opening scene by pressing up arrow to select.
Opening.
Opening. Open the context menu again. Now press down arrow.
OBS 6. Duplicate. Copy filters. Paste filters. Rename. Remove. Order Alt plus O.
Order. Press right arrow to show submenu.
Move up Alt plus U.
Move up. Press enter to select the move up.
OBS 28.1.2 left paren.
Now check the order. Press right. Press up arrow. We are at the top. Down arrow.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. Up arrow.
Opening.
Opening. Down arrow.
Screencasting.
Screencasting. Down arrow.
Closing.
So the order of scenes already adjusted as we want. You must have noticed there are also other options from the context menu. I'm going to show the context menu. Press down arrow.
OBS 64. Duplicate.
Duplicate. This is to duplicate a scene.
Copy filters.
This is to copy filters.
Paste filters.
As the name implies.
Rename.
I'm going to press down arrow.
Remove. Order Alt plus O.
You can remove two from the context menu.
Full screen projector left paren. Windowed projector left paren. Screenshot left paren. Filters. Transition override. Show in multi-view. Grid mode. Add. Duplicate.
So we already cycle back to the top. We are in these tutorials, in all of this video, we are not going to cover all the feature of OBS, but we are going to cover um, tutorial to make simple videos for screen reader users on the small things that
OBS
are
2.
not accessible by the screen reader. For example, that was the steps to reorder scenes. There is also a menu of order from the edit menu of the top menu. Okay, I'm gonna show you by pressing Alt,
File Alt plus F.
press right arrow,
Edit Alt plus E.
edit, press down arrow to open the menu,
Undo rename fix. Redo control. Copy control. Paste left paren. Paste left paren.
down
Duplicate.
arrow.
Copy filters. Paste filters. Transform Alt plus T. Order Alt plus O.
This is order, the same like the order from context menu, but this will not work if I press
Move up control plus up.
right arrow.
Move
The
down
menu
control
is
plus.
still the
Move to
same,
top. Move down. Move up
but
control.
this won't
Move
work.
down control plus down.
Screen reader users cannot know
Move to top control plus home.
that these options are disabled. Visually, we can see the text, the color of the text are gray. It means that this menu is disabled, but screen it does not read by screen reader. So the point is we cannot use the menu from this edit menu. Uh, that's the point of this tutorial, to bridge the gap between OBS with screen reader, because there are some missing link or some missing things that makes it hard for screen reader user to create videos. All right, I think that
Edit Alt
covers
plus
all that we
scenes.
need about scenes. We've already created 3 scenes, and on the next video we're gonna do step by step to make a simple video to make like screencasting for tutorial. So we have opening, we have screencasting, and then we have closing. On the opening, we next time we're gonna learn to make how to make title, make text, and to make the title centered or change the color, and then make the screen sharing and things like that. All right. Thank you for watching. See you again next time. Bye bye.